Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. In the last episode, we continued to work on the new port facility that we were building on, and we moved our actual, passenger harbor over to where we had built our, we got something we need to deal with over here, where our cargo harbor was. And we added in this little bit of industry here to start working on that. We converted this over to industry. We built another airport so that we could build the London Eye there. And as it appears, these guys are complaining about too few services. So we're going to need to deal with that. And I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do about that. Let's see. Let's put another road there. Now that is going to demolish a few of the buildings, but we'll keep the big ones. And I think this is just, we need better land value. Let's see what we can offer here. Okay, that's just the bridge thing. Put down a shopping center? That might not be a bad idea. Just kind of sneak that in there. That helps some. And let's see. What would make sense to put over here? A fishing pier? Let's see. Jet ski rental. Put down a marina. That wouldn't be terrible to put over here. A marina, a restaurant, pier. Let's kind of put some amenities down on this beach. Let's see, a beach volleyball court. We could add that in over here once we get some roads. Okay, so we're gonna need roads through here. This might get a tad hard to place. Let's see. Now, supposedly there was, like, sand that I could paint, right? Oh. I see. Kind of turn this into a proper beach. Alright. And what do we want to kind of do? Like a dirt road coming down here? That might work. That should service all of them. It does. And then with that actual beach here, you know, let's go ahead and let's paint that sand. We're making like a bit of an, I don't know about an artificial beach, but you know, we're kind of manufacturing some beach here. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So I think we don't actually have any ocean front, because this is not ocean, right? We could even probably do some beach over here, but for now we'll just do this, and let's get that beach volleyball going there. A couple of those. Let's see, could I raise that up a little bit so that the parking lot doesn't look as odd? Okay. Now they're still saying they need services. No, I don't. Oh, this needs water. And they have a bus stop. They probably do need some fire service. I don't know if that's exactly what they're talking about, but we'll build some fire service, and we should have police over here, so that shouldn't be an issue. And health really shouldn't matter. Okay, that appears to have done it. Is they were concerned about there was no fire service here. Alright, alright. But still, the whole beach area is not a bad thing to have over here. And what we may want to do, though I did over here, we have the resort, well not resort, but the leisure or tourism specialization. So we could do something similar to this down here as well. Alright. But what we really need at the moment is we need industry. And I think I want to build some actual industry as opposed to offices. So, we want to find a place that we can do that. And I was looking around, and one thing we haven't tried to build before is, like, ore industry. We have some ore here. There was ore in the canyon there where we made the lake. There's a big pile of ore up here, but it's in the mountains. You know, which wouldn't necessarily be impossible to work with, but not exactly easy. This spot's not bad. This spot is not bad. The one issue is going to be highway access. So how do we get highway access? in here in a way that doesn't use up all the space? That's going to be the question here. And hold on, we're going to need to buy this tile. So let's go ahead and grab those tiles. Yeah, most of this area is actually just basically unusable. I mean, there's a little spot over here. We maybe could do another little industrial area. But most of this is just mountainous terrain. Can't really utilize it there either. This is a big open area there. This is another area over here. But I don't necessarily want to fill in, like, every single area of the map. And that kind of brings us to how far do we actually want to take the city? But that's just something I've been thinking about. I haven't made any decisions on that yet. I think for now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take a T interchange off of here, and then we're going to swing around over there. So let's see what we have that we can work with that. We have this that we could rework. That's... So that's if you have, like, are terminating a highway. Let's see. Let's go with this. Alright, that's probably what we want to start with. We're going to need to stick it in there. So let's go ahead and pause it. Let's open up a section of this highway. Alright. The terrain here is going to need some rework. There we are. Alright, and let's get this in here. Space already occupied, slope too steep. Well, we can work with the slope. I'm not that worried about the slope, but we're going to need to actually remove a little bit more of this highway. Slope too steep. Anarchy it. There we are. And yeah, we're going to have to clean this up a little bit. Alright, so what is this? This is a 3-lane highway. Perfect. Alright, we're going to have to use a lot of move it here. See if we can't smooth these out a bit. See, that gives us the clearance we need. That'll probably have to be what it is, because, you know, we got all kinds of stuff here. Let's see. I'd rather kind of bring it down a little bit. But this kind of bumps up. And the same thing here. It bumps up. Oh, that'll have to do. Now, would I want to try this? Right? So this is all elevated highway. I don't think so. I mean, it does kind of accomplish what we're looking for, but let me just put it down. Let's see what it looks like. All right, there it is. Right, and actually, let me just bulldoze those sections. And let's see. We can connect these in. I may have to look at those intersections, but for the time being, this should work. Alright, so then what we're going to want is we're going to want roads coming across the highway, heading into this ore area. And we're going to want to probably use something fairly sizable. Like a 6-lane road? That's gonna be fixed. For some reason, I'm having trouble with the roads not following the terrain how I would like. I mean, that shouldn't have been put in so low. I mean, why would you do that? Maybe it only works that way? I don't know. But that's what this tool is for. We're probably going to have to back that off a bit for the bridge to work. This one didn't have to be put in any kind of depression there. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's going to be too short. Alright, we're going to want to start at 10 meters. $13 meters, and then join in like that. Let's see, 10 units? And then join into terrain? I mean, that could work. I probably need to do the same thing over here. We'll need to elevate. I mean, or we could do a tunnel on this side. That may actually work better over here. Let's see. We would need to go like 10 meters below. And after about 10 units, come back up to the surface. Let's see, and then can I connect it? Yes. Okay. So that can go under, this can go over, and then we'll need to bring these over here. Which we can kind of redo this a little bit. See, this is coming that way, this is going that way. Okay, so we don't necessarily want to be underground for this. Let's rework that a little bit. Let's rework that a little bit. So let's try and come in at a more of an angle like that. That looks a little bit better. Looks like it makes a bit more sense. All right, and then we want to come out of here. That doesn't quite work. What we may have to do is do it the other way, and then just reverse the the direction once we have what we want. Something better like that. Well, actually, this is the one that needs to be redirected. So this one's going... So this is the one coming in, and this is the one going out. It is. Okay. Okay, so then that means we need to rework that. Okay, so what we'll want to do is we will need it to kind of arc like this, and then swing around and come in like that. Okay. And then this is going to actually have to stay elevated. There we go. We want it to stay elevated. I want it to drop like that, and then swing around like this, and then come in there. A bit goofy, but we should work. And then this will have to get reversed. Right, there we go. And then we want to make sure that the actual intersection is set up correctly. You only go straight. And those only go that way. Right. Okay. Okay, same thing here. Let's actually back this up a bit. We want to elevate this. Give it some elevation. And probably actually move it out a little bit. So then what we can do is we can lower it. And that probably needs to be redone just a little bit. Then we'll come in there. And here we'll do the same thing. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, right. That needs to be reversed. Reversed. There we go. Then we can set up the intersection. There we go. And that eliminates the traffic lights. There should be no traffic light there. Yep, no traffic light. And that should work. And then what we'll want to do is we'll grab this road. And we'll come back about this far. And then swing it around like that. See if we can't get this to follow terrain a little bit better. Probably not, actually, because it's either going to be a cliff over here or a cliff over there. What I probably could do is see if I can't smooth things a bit. Yeah, just try and, that really deforms things quite a lot. But that will help. That will definitely help. Alright, then we're going to want the smaller roads. Come through here. May want to go with this level of road and give it some room. It's going to cause issues with zoning. Oh well, let's roll with it. Let's just roll with it. And let's just see what it looks like. Oh, we need to make this a... Oh, will it not let me... No, it'll let me do it. Okay. Make this a district. And we'll also probably want to bring over some rail. We'll get to that eventually. And for this, we are going to be specialized to ore industry. And then we're going to put in the industrial zoning. There we are. And these guys are obviously going to need... some fire stations. And some police presence. There we go. And power. Power. That bridge needs power? You know what, let's just latch onto this. Let's bring this power over here. bring it in there so it doesn't really affect the zoning. And we need power here. Oh, let's run the lines through there. I'm not exactly sure what that bridge needs power for, but apparently it could use power. Oh, and we need water as well. Alright, let's follow this main road. And then make sure that everything internally is done. There we go. Now, power will connect through as everything develops in. Or what I could do is I could just run power across here, and that'll take care of it. And what we'll probably also need, for the time being, are going to be fire watch towers for forest fires. And we can put a helicopter depot for the forestry service, for the fire service there, so they can respond a little bit faster if a forest fire does break out. So there we are. Oh, these guys are going to need garbage service, too. Let's just give them a whole bunch of garbage service. There we go. Oh, and that's not powered. Neither is this. And those guys do have water. Okay, so it's just power that they need. Okay, so there we are. Let this grow in, and then we will see what it looks like. But I think we're probably going to end the episode here for now. And hopefully all of this works. Which it looks like it does. And then we'll continue working on the city when we come back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.